Welcome to the Wisdom Path. If you've ever felt like your life was just happening to you, like you were drifting without direction or purpose, this message is for you. Today, we explore the first steps of designing your life with intention, creativity, and courage. Don't forget to subscribe and join us every week for meaningful lessons that help you live a wiser, more fulfilling life. Let's begin. Step 1. Accept where you are. Imagine standing in a forest. There are many trails, but no map. You can't plan a journey if you don't know where you're starting. This is the first step of life design, owning your current reality. Many people avoid this step. They say, "I wish I had more money," or "if only I had a different job," or "my life should be better by now." But design doesn't begin with should. It begins with what is. Take a deep breath. This is your starting point, not your ending. From here, everything is possible. Practical tip. Write down where you are in 4 areas. Work, health, relationships, joy. Give each area a score from 1 to 10. This snapshot becomes your foundation. Step 2. Think like a designer. Have you ever watched a child build something with Lego? They don't wait for the perfect idea. They just start, block by block. If it breaks, they rebuild. If it looks weird, they change it. Designers don't aim for perfect. They aim for possible, and then they test, play, adjust, and try again. Tony Robbins once said, "The path to success is to take massive, determined action." But that action doesn't have to be big. It just has to be something. So what can you test in your life today? Can you try a new hobby, explore a side hustle, or talk to someone in a different career field? Small steps create big clarity. Step 3. Reframe the problem. One of the most powerful tools in designing your life is reframing. Let's say you're unhappy in your job. The natural reaction might be, "I need to quit." But what if the problem isn't the job itself? What if it's how you're using your strengths, or maybe your environment, or a lack of meaning? Reframing means asking better questions. Instead of, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What can I learn from this? What would this look like if it were easy? What small shift would bring me more energy each day?" Real story. Maria, a teacher, was exhausted. She thought she needed a career change. But after exploring her values, she realized she loved teaching, but hated the commute and noise. So she found a remote tutoring role. Same skill, better fit. Her problem wasn't the profession. It was the setting. Reframing reveals possibilities where you only saw walls. Step 4. Build your inner compass. A compass doesn't tell you exactly where to go, but it keeps you from getting lost. Bill Burnett says your compass is built from 2 things: work view, what work means to you; life view, what life is about for you. Take time to answer. Why do I work? What does success mean to me? What makes life worth living? Your answers become your North Star. When opportunities appear, you can ask, "Does this align with my compass?" Brian Tracy once said, "Your life only gets better when you get better." Designing your life isn't about luck. It's about alignment with who you really are. Key takeaways from Part 1. Start where you are. Accept your reality without judgment. Think like a designer. Test, tweak, and trust the process. Reframe problems. Ask new questions to see new answers. Build your compass. Know what matters most to you. This is just the beginning of your design journey. In the next part, we'll explore how to prototype your future without fear of failure. If you found this message helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to The Wisdom Path. Together, we'll keep building a life that's not just lived, but designed with purpose. Step 5. Life is a prototype, not a plan. Think of a chef creating a new recipe. They don't write the full recipe first. They start with ingredients, taste as they go, adjust seasoning, and test the result. That's what life prototyping is. We often wait to make a move until we feel 100% sure. But real clarity comes from doing, not thinking. Design principle. Don't make big decisions based on theory. Test your ideas in small, real ways. Story time. Jack's journey. Jack worked in finance but felt burned out. He thought about becoming a counselor, but going back to school was a big commitment. So instead of quitting his job, he started volunteering at a teen support center once a week. Within months, he discovered he loved helping people, but not in a therapy setting. Instead, he chose to become a career coach, using both his business background and his new skills. He didn't jump, he prototyped. That small test changed his entire path. Step 6. Run a life design interview. If you're curious about a job, lifestyle, or passion, don't just Google it. Talk to someone living it. A life design interview is a casual conversation with someone doing what you're curious about. You're not asking for a job. You're asking for insight. Questions you can ask. What does a typical day look like for you? What do you love most about your work? What's one thing you wish you had known before starting? What path did you take to get here? This is like getting a sneak peek behind the scenes. Step 7. Build with low-risk experiments. You don't need to quit your job, move cities, or invest tons of money to try something new. You can test ideas in ways that are quick, cheap, and safe. Examples. Want to write? Start a blog and publish one post a week. Interested in photography? Offer free sessions to friends. Dream of teaching? Host a free online class. Curious about event planning? Help a friend organize their wedding. These are your life prototypes. You gather data from each experience. What energizes you? What drains you? Reflection. After each prototype, ask, what did I enjoy? What felt natural? Would I do it again? You're not looking for perfection. You're looking for direction. Step 8. Design. Multiple Futures Burnett and Evans suggest creating 3 versions of your life. Life 1. The life you have now improved. Life 2. A totally different path you've dreamed about. Life 3. A wild card life, if money or fear weren't issues. This idea frees you from one right choice thinking. You don't have to choose your forever. You can explore different possibilities and let them show you what fits best. Simple exercise. Draw 3 timelines. Label each one as Life 1, Life 2, Life 3. Under each one, write what you'd be doing in 1, 3, and 5 years. Notice what excites you. Notice what feels flat. That's your emotional compass at work. Story. The puzzle of life. Think of your life like a puzzle, but instead of one perfect picture on the box, there are 3 or 4 versions. And you get to test which pieces fit together best. Some pieces you'll love, others won't fit. That's okay. This process is not failure. It's how you design a life that feels like home. Key takeaways from Part 2. Don't wait to feel ready. Start by testing small ideas in real life. Use life design interviews to learn from people who inspire you. Prototype experiences that are quick, low risk, and fun. Design multiple futures. Don't limit yourself to one path. Your life doesn't need to be decided all at once. It can be shaped, sculpted, and redesigned, just like a work of art. In the next part, we'll talk about how to align your daily life with your values, passions, and vision for the future. If you're enjoying this series, please like, comment, and subscribe to The Wisdom Path. Together, we're not just learning, we're designing a life that truly matters. Step 9. Align your actions with your values. Have you ever worn a shirt that didn't quite fit? Maybe it looked okay, but it felt tight at the shoulders or itchy around the neck. Now imagine wearing that shirt every single day. That's what it feels like to live a life out of alignment with your values. Designing your life means discovering your core values, the principles that guide you deep down, and making sure your actions match them. Quick exercise. List 5 things you believe in. Examples: honesty, creativity, family, health, independence, helping others. Now ask yourself, how do I live these values today? Where am I ignoring them or compromising? Even small shifts can make a big difference. As Joe Dispenza once said, change is not something that we should fear. Rather, it is something that we should welcome, because change is how we return to ourselves. Step 10. Do a weekly reflection. Designing your life isn't a one-time decision. It's a weekly check-in. Just like brushing your teeth or charging your phone, it's a habit that keeps you aligned and energized. Every week, ask yourself, what gave me energy this week? What drained me? What felt meaningful or exciting? What am I proud of? Write it down. This journal becomes a mirror, showing you what's working and what needs to change. Mini story. Lena worked in HR but dreamed of being a wellness coach. Each week, she wrote down moments that sparked joy, like helping a colleague through burnout or leading a lunch yoga session. These reflections gave her courage to slowly transition into coaching full-time. One insight at a time, she realigned her life. Step 11. Redesign when needed life changes. Your goals change. You change. Just because you chose one path before doesn't mean it still fits now. Think of your life like a house. Sometimes you just need to move the furniture. Other times, it's time for a full renovation. Revisit your compass. Ask, are my actions reflecting who I am today? What's no longer serving me? What am I ready to try, let go of, or grow into? Burnett and Evans say this clearly. You can't get it wrong, because every version you build helps you learn more about yourself. Life is not static. It's a garden. You plant, you prune, you nurture, and every season brings something new. Step 12. Trust the journey, not just the outcome. It's easy to chase goals, money, promotions, followers, or titles. But those are destinations. What matters more is the path, how you walk it. A well-designed life feels balanced, not just productive, but peaceful. Not just full, but fulfilling. Not just busy, but beautiful. Denzel Washington once said, "Don't confuse movement with progress. Running fast means nothing if you're going in the wrong direction. Trust the journey, even when it feels slow, even when you're not sure what comes next." Design is not about control. It's about creating space for clarity, curiosity, and growth. Final story. The Lantern Builder. There was once a man who made lanterns. He didn't rush. He carefully placed every piece of glass, every curve of metal, every drop of color. People asked him, "Why not use a machine and make hundreds at once?" He smiled and said, "Because each lantern I make lights up someone's path, and I want that light to be real." Your life is like that lantern. You don't need to rush it. You need to design it piece by piece, with care, love, and honesty. And that's what designing your life is really about. Key takeaways from Part 3. Live your values. Don't just know what matters. Act on it, reflect weekly. Track your energy, joy, and alignment. Redesign when needed. You are allowed to grow and evolve. Trust the journey. A meaningful life is lived, not chased. Thank you for walking this path with us. Designing your life is not a perfect science. It's an art. It's about showing up, staying curious, and choosing the life that's right for you, not the life others expect from you. If this series brought you insight, courage, or hope, please subscribe to The Wisdom Path, leave a comment, and share this with someone you care about. You are the designer. Your life is the masterpiece. Now go build something beautiful.